Hey guys, it's Callie from Lashes and Rouge, and I wanted to see if I could teach you or show you a technique I just learned of how to apply winged eyeliner. Now, there are a few tools that I highly recommend that you have before you attempt this, because if you don't have them, it kind of makes things a little bit more difficult. One of the things that I keep on hand all the time, especially when trying to do winged eyeliner, are Q-tips and eye makeup remover. And the reason I have this is because if I mess up, I can just take the end of a Q-tip and reshape the lines to a certain degree. Of course, if you really mess up, then you kind of just have to start all over again. So the other things that I have right now, and I realize I really do need to find a new felt tip eyeliner marker or pencil or whatever they call them. There's a bunch of different names for the same thing. But I have 3 different products. I have the Ico Fat Eyeliner. This is a nice big tip. This is what I'll be using first. Then to fill it in, I'll be using this one. It's a Cynthia Rowley liquid eyeliner, and it's got a nice tip on it. Now, this third one, I think I got it in an Ipsy box or an Ipsy bag several months ago. So it's kind of starting to get a little bit dry, but it's pretty much the same exact tip as the Cynthia Rowley liquid eyeliner. Okay, so I have just a little tiny bit of foundation on, I have my primer on, I have a finishing powder, I did my eyebrows, I have my lipstick. I don't have anything on my eyes because I want to make sure that I can show you how this works without everything else cluttering it up. Now, I found this technique on Pinterest of all things, but then I found most of my makeup techniques on Pinterest. And I will actually link to the original video, and so if I mess up, then you can just follow her advice. But anyway, what you're going to do is, I'll show you this in a minute, is you're going to take the tip of a felt tip marker or liquid eyeliner or whatever you have that has a nice pointy tip like this, and you're going to do a series of dots. And I'll show you this in just a second, but you're going to start the first one right by your tear duct. The next 3 are going to line up with your eye, the iris part where you're going to do the color, the middle, the color, staying within, like my eyes aren't centered at the moment, but you're going to do that, and then the next one is going to be slightly higher, it's going to be in the crease, and then the last one is going to be like halfway. If you were to draw a line like this, it'd be halfway about here where you want the flick to end up. So, alright, I'm going to try to show you how to do this. We'll see if this works. So first off, I'm going to start with a nice little dot right there at the beginning, and then as you can see, my eyelashes are actually annoyingly long. They're nice, they fill in nicely with mascara, but it's kind of hard to get into my eyeline area because they're so long. So I'm going to try to do this. I don't even know if you can see this. Kind of see them? So basically, when you fill this in, it's going to be like connecting the dots, and you're going to want to take it slow because this isn't something you want to do very fast, because it kind of takes time to get the right line and make sure you're not making it uneven. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. Alright, this next dot, well, hang on a second. So the 4th dot, you can kind of see it over here. I'm doing it a little bit taller because I want it to kind of swoop out. I don't want it to follow down on the line of my eye. And you can just do that with regular eyeliner, so it's not, yeah, this is different. This is creating a cat eye or winged eye. So I have, that 4th dot is going to be where the white of your eye ends on the outside of your eye. And as you can see, I also have it on this side. It's a little bit taller. The next dot is going to go in the crease. See, I'm kind of starting to follow a line out. So you can see and I'll adjust it when I get to that point. Now the last dot, I had trouble with this yesterday. You want to kind of do like an invisible line, and I want my flick to end right there. I don't know, what do you think? Looks pretty even to me, right? Okay, now the tricky part. You're going to start filling it in, and I'm sorry, but I do have to look in the mirror for this part. You're going to start drawing a line and connecting those dots. And I just messed up a little bit there, but that's fine. I'll come back with a Q-tip later and clean that up. Now, as you can see, you're kind of going to start going up. And you can create as much of a curve as you want, which I am actually going to switch to this, whoops, I hit it upside down, this marker, because this other one is nice for drawing dots, but it doesn't really go smoothly on my skin. This one goes a little bit smoother. Now, I am not quite going to go out to that little dot that I made, because I kind of like what I did there better. Now I'm going to go back and fill in the line a little bit better. And like I said, as you can see, it kind of messed up right there. I will go with a Q-tip and I will clean that up. So now I'm going to go to the other side and start filling this in. Actually, I'm going to go out to that dot because I made the other side a little bit longer. See? And like I said, this is only like the second or third time I've done this, so, you know, I make mistakes. But now I'm going to go through and I'm going to fill in the whole area. This is where a nice liquid liner would be helpful, which I don't have at the moment, so I don't really have, I'm just going to make do with what I have. My darn eyelashes are so long and getting in the way, but it's filling in. It helps if you're going to use a felt tip eyeliner, turn it on its side so you can get the most, I don't know, eyeliner. So as you can see, it's pretty easy. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a Q-tip and my makeup remover, and I'm going to get rid of some of this squiggly stuff. You can also kind of thin out the tip, or the flick of the wing, I guess you can call it. And just kind of, you know, even it out, swoop it a little bit more. And there's a little bit left up in there that I want to get rid of. I have read that the pointed Q-tips are more recommended for cleaning up eyeliner mistakes for makeup. I don't happen to have those, and I actually do want to get some, but I have heard that those are easier to use, which completely makes sense. Alright, so it looks like I need to fill in this side just a tiny bit more, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll clean this up even more when I can get right up close and personal with the mirror. But there you have it. Now I'm going to use my favorite Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I'm going to put that on and I will show you the finished look. I always like to pull out on the corners, the outside corners of my eyes, to kind of get a little bit more volume there. Alright, what do you think? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I will update a list of all of my tips and tricks once I get the video uploaded and the post started. Also, I'll put in a few recommendations for different tools that I use and things that probably would work a little bit better, as well as including the link to the original video that I found, because the girl who did it, she did probably a much better job than me and can probably explain things a little bit better if I didn't quite get it all the way across to you. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please post pictures and share links of you trying this technique because I think it's pretty cool. As always, like, share, subscribe, comment, you know, do whatever you want with our posts and get the word out there. We love having new followers. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, and just look up Lashes and Rouge and you'll find us. Thanks guys, have a great day.